So, as I was saying in the last part, I control both of these characters now. I can use the C-stick on the GameCube controller to move Billy around whilst I'm moving the other character, Rebecca. But I can also press the X button and it will do this. It will make like a strange heartbeat effect. And then I'll be in primary control of Billy. And if I press it again, I'll be in prime control of Rebecca. So I'm just going to use Rebecca at the moment. And this is like obviously the first classic styled game that's really got a co-op kind of aspect to it. And it would be good if they could try and do a newer version of Resident Evil with a co-op aspect like this. A classic styled one. It could work if they do it right. Like I say, Lost in Nightmares DLC, you can have the classic styled camera angles and everything, so if they can do something, merge them both together, it would be really good. So yeah, Rebecca's fell down here, and I'm going to put some stuff in this hatch for Billy to get. It's basically Billy's mission now to get something so he can help me get out of this room. And I advise you let Rebecca fall down the hole. You can either have Billy or Rebecca fall down into here, and I think you should let Rebecca fall down because Billy can take more hits, he can take more damage. I usually let the AI control Billy when I'm paired up, when we're both together. It's best to let Billy be controlled by the AI because he's stronger, and then you take control of Rebecca because you've got more control of her and you're less likely to be let the AI get her injured. So yeah, I advise using Billy on this pot though. Rebecca can mix herbs, and she's yeah, she can mix herbs, that's her ability, whereas Billy can take more damage and he can push like heavy things around. Yeah, and people do say, like, you know, Resident Evil 5 is not scary because of the co-op factor. Well, I don't really think that's true, because this game does get quite creepy even though you've got two characters. I think it's just the way that the game's handled. You've got to make a game creepy. You've got to make it so that you're both isolated at various points in the game. Otherwise, you're not going to feel any fear. So my first thing, I'm going to leave that knife because it's of no use at all. Show you some zombies here. Interesting angle. He's dead. I think Billy's appearance in this game, his facial structure and, pardon me, everything does remind me a little bit of Chris Redfield in Resident 5. Oh yeah, it looks like he also gets lighter, Billy, whereas Rebecca gets the medical mixing kit. He's dead. Yeah, there's plenty to say about this game, really. I know not everybody likes this game. I've seen some people say they don't like it, but I enjoy it. I'd like more games like this. But if you like Resident Evil Remake, I don't see why you wouldn't really like this. I guess the co-op thing could be a bit confusing or too much for some people, but it's really not that difficult. So we'll take this briefcase, and this is where you will see me place an item down again. I'm going to leave it now. I took it out of the drawer. Nothing major there. Now there's some herbs there, I know that, but I'm going to leave those for Rebecca to pick up later, since she's the only one that can mix them. There's no point in me carrying 2 herbs around. There's a train map flashing there, but I don't need that, so I'll leave it. I really hope I can do this on normal mode, this game, actually, now I've started it. As I say, there's probably going to be more saves in this than the Resident Evil 2 one. Doesn't sound good, does it? I did finish this game in like 2 or 3 saves, but I don't know if it was on easy mode or what. So basically you have to pick up this ice pick, because this is what we're going to take to Rebecca. And you basically have to pick the ice pick up to activate the next sequence, so I'm just going to pick it up and then leave it, because I need some items out of this room first. But this sequence will be activated now I've picked it up. That closet behind me actually has alternate costumes in if you've unlocked, if you finished the game and got the key, which I have done on another file, but not this one. It's nothing important. Now what I'm doing is I'm not bothering to pick any ink ribbons up. I'm hoping that you get ink ribbons pretty much at every single typewriter you encounter. Yep, I've equipped a shotgun. So you know it's not going to be good, don't you, really, if I'm doing that? Now let's see if I can do this. Once you get the pattern down, it's not hard. It just takes a little bit getting used to if you've not played it for a while. Yep, Resident Evil's first giant scorpion. Now the reason it's a giant scorpion is because basically a lot of the enemies in this game are based on insects, because that's where the virus was mainly, you know, it's what they experimented on first, because they're simple organisms. So a lot of them are animals and such in this game. So the trick here is to aim downwards, run towards the door, aim downwards, and when you see him come towards you and just spread his claws a little bit, blast. But make sure that you reload every single time, you don't want to be caught off guard. Okay, I've got one more shotgun bullet left. Now I'm going to have to switch to the handgun. Equipped. Same thing here. Yeah, he's not tough. When you know what, as long as you know the right set time to shoot, he's done for. He'll try and hit you here, like that. Desperate attempt. Doesn't really do any damage there. Yeah, so he's dead. And since I've used all my shotgun bullets up, I can actually now take the ice pick . Now this shotgun I've read that it's actually stronger than the one that you find later in the game. But I don't know for sure if it really is or not. Now, most of these items that you leave here on the train, you get the opportunity to pretty much pick all of them up again at the end of the train section. So if you need to leave something and you're worried about it, I wouldn't really worry too much, because you're probably going to get another chance to pick it up later on. That's why I can leave those herbs there as well. So yeah, I think we'll save Rebecca from that room, and then we'll end this section. Just don't know more zombies have appeared. Now actually, if you use Rebecca on this bit, I think, or it's a bit later on, it might be a bit later on, if you send Rebecca through this room again, which I won't be doing, there's a cutscene where she sees that Edward guy who jumps through the window and he's been zombified. It's quite a sad little cutscene, but you probably won't get to see it in this playthrough. Yeah, so basically I just send the pick up there. I usually like to keep my videos to 10 minutes, but I'll let this one run a little longer. Then it'll be one solid section, just rescuing Rebecca, basically. Then I use the X button to go to Rebecca mode. I can take the ice pick. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take the herb because I don't know how desperate I'll get on normal mode for herbs. And I can leave. And there you go. She's unlocked the door. And that basically just leads her to Billy.